Hi everybody, my name is Melissa Bender and I have a great workout for you today. Today's workout will only take 15 minutes per round. We're focused on strength and mobilities. We're gonna get those muscles going, but we're also gonna work on shoulder, hip mobility, just overall functional movement patterns with some really fun exercises. So let's get into this. We have no jumping today, so this is a low impact routine and you don't need any equipment. Without further ado, let's get into the workout. We are going to start with a goddess lunge reach. So we're gonna have toes turned out at an angle. We're gonna come into a deep squat with the knees in the same direction as the toes. Arms come up. We're gonna swing one arm down as we turn the knee in, back to center and other side. That bell is our starter. So we have 50 seconds going through this, so no need to rush. You're going to be keeping those thighs low, making the muscles work the entire time. Keep going. So really nice internal and external rotation through the hips. And really making the thighs work the whole time by keeping this nice low movement pattern. We have less than 10 seconds. You can push through to the end of this one. Okay, next we have a down dog leg lift to open hip. So we're going to come down on the mat. We are going to start in a plank position, flat back, lift the hips. So if you need a bent knee, you can to keep the back flat. One leg's going to lift, then the knee's going to bend and press across. Press, bring it back in, lift. Press. So all one side. And if holding this down dog position is too much, you can do the same thing from hands and knees. Okay, so that is the modification. And I like to remind you guys, modification doesn't necessarily mean easier, it just means different. So for wherever you are working from today. Breathe through. We're in the last few seconds here. Good job. Same thing, other side. So shake it out if you need to. Finding my plank to get into that down dog. Back being flat being the focus. If you need a bent knee, keep the bent leg to keep that back flat. And again, this can also be done from your knee if needed. Breathe. Keep going. We're getting close, guys. Last few seconds. Good job. Next, we're gonna have seated core compression. So we're gonna sit on our butts. You can do this with bent knees if needed. Fingertips pressing in, core strong. So bent knees, it's gonna look like this. Straight legs, like this. We're making those core muscles here work, but we're going to use the hands to help us a little bit. If you want to hold that lift, you can. Build some strength and endurance. Breathe. Keep going. This is a hard one. It's always the ones that look easy that are the challenging ones. We have less than 10 seconds. We can make it through this. Almost there, guys. Good job. Next we have cross leg, side plank, hip tap. So top leg is going to cross up and over like this. Bottom leg is straight, arm reaches. We're going to push the hip up, stretching, and bring it back down. So I'm not really setting my hip on the ground. I'm floating it above the ground. But if you need to set the hip down all the way, That's fine, stretching through. So when you come to this downward portion, you're stretching through the side of the body and the outside of the hip. And then we come up, feeling a stretch through the other leg, hip and thigh. Breathe. Keep going. We have less than 10 seconds. Almost there. Same thing, other side. So get into position. Arm reaches. Stretch it up and over. And it might feel easier on one side than the other. You might just have a little bit more mobility and range of motion. It will even out with time and practice. Of course, you have to have that practice component because those imbalances don't just fix themselves. They do require you to actively work on it. Breathe through. You are doing great. Less than 10 seconds. Thinking about that stretch for these last few seconds. Good job. Now we are going to have crunch to butterfly knees. So for this one, legs are going to extend and float. Hands come behind your head. Belly pulls in. We're going to do a little crunch, and we're going to bring the knees out, heels together, bring it in, little crunch, in, out, squeezing those inner thighs toward each other as you extend the knees and legs long. Breathe. Good job. Breathe through it, feeling these upper abs burn. Whoops. Good job. Now we're going to have hand to shoulder beast. So beast position, knees are going to hover above the mat. Hands are below the shoulders. We're going to try and keep still, alternating which side hand goes to shoulder. So we're not rotating open to the side. We're trying to keep everything squared toward the mat. Breathe through it. Really getting some nice stability work through the core, through the back. Breathe. Try and keep shoulders above the wrists, back nice and flat. Good job. Now we are going to have a single leg hip thrust. So we're going to turn over, hands below the shoulders, one leg bent, other leg extended, pushing through the heel. We're going to thrust the leg and the hips up toward the ceiling. Breathe, using the back of the body to get that lift. Excellent work, guys. Keep going. Excellent. Don't quit. You can do it. I'm feeling that hamstring fire right now, but we only have 2 seconds left, so I can get another rep. Whew. Happy to shake that out. Okay, guys, same thing, other leg. I'm going to shift my heel forward. I like to press through the heel, keep the toes You can do this with your foot flat on the floor if you prefer. That heel press helps me activate the back of the thigh, the hamstring, and the glutes a little bit more, which is what I want to target. Breathe. Excellent work, guys. Less than 10 seconds. Okay, now we have forearm plank to dolphin. So we're going to come into plank with hands clasped. And then for forearm plank, we're going to lift the butt to dolphin, go back to plank. So hips are lifting, back is flattening, armpits and backs of the arms and shoulders are lengthening. Breathe, hit that plank in between. Doing good, guys. We're almost there already. We can make it. You can do it. Last second. Good job. We're gonna roll onto our side for a tricep push-up. So bottom arm hugs your rib cage. Top arm is gonna press just below your shoulder. Lift and lower. Doing good. Excellent, keep going. So pushing through the palm of the hand, you should feel the back of the tricep activate. You might feel some work in the bicep too, but we're mainly working right here. Keep going. You can do it. Less than 10 seconds. Push through. Same thing, other side. So flip flop around. Bottom arm hugs, top arm presses, and lift. Pushing through that palm. Again, focusing on the back of the arm. Doing good. Keep going. Less than 10 seconds. Almost there. Good job. Shake it out. We have a kneeling side kick to finish. So one for each side. So we're gonna kneel, hand is gonna come down, top leg, knee is gonna come into your chest, and then we're gonna push the hips forward, straighten out that edge of the foot, bring it back in. So letting that hip bend, press into it. So you're gonna feel a lot in this bottom outside portion of your butt, your glute. And obviously this top leg thigh is working too. So you can tell me if you feel it someplace differently than I do, but for me that bottom leg is shaking. But we have less than 10 seconds, so I know I can get through this, and so can you. So again, low impact is not code for easy. I'm finding this workout challenging. Hopefully you are too. You don't always have to be jumping to get in a great workout, although jumping has its time and place too. Good job, guys. Ooh, this side's rough already, guys, but it is our last exercise, so I'm not gonna quit. I am gonna push through. You can do it. Breathe through. If it gets hard, connect to that breath. We have less than 10 seconds. We can do this. Under 5 seconds. Whew. I am so happy that bell rang. My glutes are fire right now. Okay, guys. That is our workout for today. 15 minutes, hard work, but a great routine. I hope you guys noticed how much strength, how much mobility we were building and working on. Let me know if you had a favorite move during this routine. And as always, you will find the workout breakdown at benderfitness.com. Hit like if you like the workout and subscribe if you want to keep getting more workouts with me. I hope you did. I hope I see you again, and let me know in the comments. Bye, guys.